We're at a boatyard. Why? Because the captain said he found a good deal on a boat. Boats are like wives, high maintenance.
What's wrong with crackers, man?
I'm looking at two of them right now. All right, here we are. We're hanging out by the yacht. But let me tell you something. Having a yacht is a lot of responsibility and costs a lot of money. We're on our third yacht. Too big, too small, and just right. If you ever dreamed of having a yacht, this is what you gotta do. You gotta go online and find a good deal. Look at every single yacht within what you're looking for the whole world so you know the market. It's just like real estate. You gotta know the market. You go out, you find something that's been barely used. This boat only had 800 hours on it when I bought it. That's nothing for those big diesels. Number one, you better be prepared. Boats are like wives, high maintenance. You gotta park this baby somewhere. You wanna park it in a decent marina? By the time they hit you for the power and the water and the dockage, it's gonna cost you at least 100 grand a year. Then you're gonna need a captain to run it and some sort of part-time crew. That's over 100 grand a year right there. Then you need a guy to come wash it every week or so. That's gonna cost you $1,000 a month. Then you need insurance. That's gonna be another $2,000 a month. And then once you have all the regular expenses, you wanna go somewhere? Ding, 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 ding. You're gonna blow 100 gallons an hour in this baby. Times up to $4, $400 an hour to go anywhere. Takes me 2.5 hours just to get to Bimini, $1,000 in fuel. Are you successful enough to own a yacht? Because once you own it, baby, you'll never want to get rid of it. But I love it. Give you a good time, lady. Come on. And this baby cruises at 20 knots, which is like 25 miles an hour. I could travel in this boat from my bed. I tell the captain, you know what? You get up at 6 in the morning. I'll give you till 9 to dock. I'll plan on having breakfast in Bimini. We're at a boatyard. Why? Because the captain said he found a good deal on a boat that he thinks we can pick up for a really hot deal. Normally this boat goes for $5 to $6 million. Let's see, he thinks we can get a lot cheaper because it needs some work. Let's take a look and see what he's talking about. We could just run the boat without the top deck. I'm just kidding. Too much space for the captain to use. That's the problem. Too big of crew quarters and too much space for a captain. The catch is, let's go see where the damage is at. We haven't seen it yet.
So we're looking at a 2018 88-foot Princess that caught fire right here in Fort Lauderdale. It was a beautiful boat. I knew a little bit about the boat before it caught fire. It's seen better days, but maybe we'll make a deal on it. Who knows?
I could blink an eye and spend $1 million putting that together, which if I knew I could do it that easy, pretty good deal, but I don't know. Boats are very tricky. I'm afraid that when you have problems in one area, it could lead to other areas. It could trigger all kinds of other issues, even though the rest of the boat wasn't affected. Only a third of the boat was affected. The top floor, second floor seems to be fine, bottom's fine, but who the hell knows? With boats, it's not like a house. There's all kinds of mechanical, electrical, all kinds of interacting parts and things, and I don't know. That's pretty rough up there. I don't think I would want to get involved with a project like this because I don't know enough connections. He said they wouldn't even take this job here. They're a big marina to fix it. You have to go in and gut everything and start from scratch. I don't have the right people. I don't have the right knowledge. All we need is we'll buy the boat. We'll park it behind our house. We'll go to Home Depot, get him a couple of Sawzalls, and let him go to town on it. Piece of cake. And I'll even throw in Manny. Anyway, buy yourself a yacht if you can afford it. Buy a good deal, but be prepared for all the expenses you're gonna have with it. Do your homework, make sure it's in your budget, and enjoy your life. What is the point of working so hard your whole life if you never enjoy it? I'm almost 58 years old, I'm ready to enjoy it. And if you have questions about buying a yacht or real estate, go to benmallah.com/shop, consult with Ben. I'll tell you everything I know so you can have the same benefits as I have. Don't jump ship and skip. Check out our sponsor, my Bookie. Make your money work smarter, not harder, with my Bookie. Celebrate your winning season with my Bookie's biggest welcome offer ever. 110% deposit match on your first deposit. You heard that right. You can more than double your money before you even place a bet by making a deposit with my Bookie. All you have to do is go to mybookie.ag and use promo code Mallah to claim this bonus. But make sure to act quick because the offer is only available for this week. And you can only get it with promo code Mallah. With a full slate of NFL and college football, there are plenty of options to bet and win. So don't be the guy who missed out. Bet anything, anytime, from anywhere, only with my Bookie. Always bet responsibly. Thank you, my Bookie, for sponsoring this video. Now back to our program. We checked out Laspas. Sounds like a town Manny was born in. Where were you born, Manny? Laspas. I didn't see nobody Mexican in there. Let me tell you, this guy, that's really cool. That beard cover is really cool. You should get one too. But you should get one that goes up to your eyebrows. I'll take a large tuna.
Man, slice that.
I know, that's why I'm ordering it. I don't know where his hands have been, even with the gloves. You get a choice of bread in this joint or what? What's the choices? No, I'm trying to cut down. I want a diet. They run this sandwich shop like an assembly line in a Ford motor plant. That's a perfect tuna sandwich the way I want it. Not all that lettuce and tomatoes and all that crap on there. I don't want a salad. I want a sandwich. You know, he worked on fishing boats, right? You know what his job was? He was the masturbator.
So listen, man, bro. We do know what we're doing. It might not look like it, but
Yeah.
this gentleman's got a large Italian.
Italian. The word is Italian, not Italian. What a hillbilly. Crackers for? You got soup?
Crackers? What's wrong with crackers, man?
I'm looking at two of them right now.
I was born down here. I can't help it. Shit.
Look, this is their candy jar. The candy jar for crackers.
Those are for the cheap people.
Hey, take this call from my lawyer, please. You want to know his name? Go to the post office. It's on the wall.
So you guys are eating here?
Yeah.
If he asks that question one more time, we're eating here.
Sorry, sir. You told me to go. Who's messing?
Listen, you don't give him some sort of aptitude test. You really should invest in a mask for him over his mouth. Tie his hands too while you're at it. Tie his hands up too, like he likes it.
Do you want me to go to my glove box and get the orange ball gag and the pink panties too?
Whatever turns you on.
It turns him on, not me. I just get paid well.
You sure you can fit through here or what?
Oh yeah, I didn't even touch it.
Look at that, baby. Tuna and cheese. Cut in thirds. But now, for a little later, and then for much little later. This is exactly what I wanted for lunch today. You ain't gonna make it. Up, ouch. You're not wasting that meat. Eat that goddamn meat.
Yeah. It's on a little bit. I need
No, don't eat it. Don't force yourself, make yourself sick for me. Look, because I don't like wasting money. Aren't you late for your AA meeting?
My what?
You don't even know what that is. You need to look it up. Here, for putting up with that guy, a sandwich on me. Here you go. I don't want to put it in a tip jar because he's stealing out of it. Here you go, miss. Thank you very much. You don't deserve it, but try to forget you got to come to work every day and look at that face, all right? Great sandwich. Thank you very much. Hopefully when I come back, you won't be here. You'll be picked up on a violation by then anyway. We checked out Laspas. Food was tasted like quality. They didn't rip you off. Right here at Fort Lauderdale, go to Laspas, get a big sandwich, and tell them Ben sent you. But don't let the guy with the little crazy beard touch your sandwich. As a rule of thumb, be prepared. I didn't believe it, but it's true. Whatever you pay for that boat, you're gonna spend close to 10% a year operating it. So if you spend $3 million, you better be ready to fork out about 25 grand a month. I've had 3 yachts in 3 years. Play it safe. 10% a year, whatever you pay for the boat. I enjoyed all 3 boats because I got to experience. I experienced one that was a little bigger, it was a little more comfortable, it had a big master on the main deck, and it was great. But we felt like it was a little too big. We went to an English boat, we had a Sunseeker, It was faster, it was sleeker, but we didn't have enough room. We had all these toys these kids got, there's no room for nothing. Well, this boat's too big, this boat's too small, but this one so far is just right. And I'm gonna make a couple of modifications on it, and I bought it at such a great deal that it's all gonna work out great. I mean, honestly, I've seen some boats out there. I'm thinking that maybe the bigger boat was better, but a different brand. I'm thinking the sweet spot for me is 87 feet, or 88, because that's the most I can fit behind this house. Okay, it's gonna give me possibly an on-deck stateroom, and it's gonna have a little more space. The one thing we never use is we never use that big fancy dining room table they got. We use it like twice a year. The dining room table space is just a waste of space. This boat doesn't have one. That's why I like it. They gave me a bar instead. We use the bar, believe me, my wife uses the bar a lot more than the formal dining table. So this boat so far has been worked out well. If I keep it, I keep it. If I sell it, I sell it. I don't care. Why? Because I bought it right, and it's a great boat. If you just want something nice for your house, get yourself a big fish and hang it up. I might want one for the boat. I'm gonna hang a fish on my boat. We ain't caught a lot of fish, but at least we can look at one. What's that?
Rooster fish, bro.
Rooster. Why do they call it a rooster?
Thank you for that, South America.
We gotta go to Costa Rica and catch a rooster fish. Cock-a-doodle-doo.
The wahoo, like you.
Wahoo! I'm buying it, and you know what I'm gonna name it? Carla. It's a nurse shark. He does up to 15,000 of these a year he sells. That's a lot of fish. This place is something fishy about it. Manny wants to know, is there any way we can stuff him with something?
I don't want to know.
He's got relatives in Mexico.
Oh, hey, look, he's rolling the camera. I ain't saying shit.
All right, well, thanks very much. We really appreciate it. You can reach us on our website there on that card. All right, this place was amazing. They're making this stuff from scratch here. They're doing all the fiberglass, the paint. They got computer work. It's a great place. You could go and buy anything for as low as a few $100 to several $1,000s. Pick out the fish you like. They'll make it. They'll color it. They'll paint it. We even saw an American flag fish in there. They got it all. So if you're into fish, come to Gray's and get yourself a piece. Put a new video out tonight. So we're gonna celebrate. We're going to Lester's, and I'm gonna eat whatever I want, and she ain't gonna be here to stop me. This is Lester's. 24 hours a day, you can go in this place and wait till you see the menu. This is the closest you're gonna get to a New York Greek, we used to call them the Greek diners. This is it. This is the real diner. Today, Ben sends me for approval an LOI that he wrote. He wrote an LOI for $40 million. And look what it says there. No contingency. Look at that, with $1 million deposit. Problem is, they probably want about $50 million. But you never know. You can always go up, but you can't go down. At least he's trying. Commercial property is 3, 5, 7, or 10-year loans. That's it. If the market is up at the end of your term, you're 5, 3, 5, 7, or 10, then you're subjected to whatever the market is. And if it's double your payment, then your payment's going to be double. Nothing you can do about it. I always like to have the chicken fried steak. They got all this stuff here, and I like it all, but you just can't beat a piece of chopped steak dipped in a batter like fried chicken, gravy on it. But I'm trying to be good. I haven't eaten beets like this since I was probably 10, but I'm gonna do it. And I figured I'll have a sweet potato. Manny's got a big burger. And of course, Rafal almost copies me, except he got mashed potatoes instead of sweet potato. This beets look like it's something Polish, doesn't it? This is the difference between a restaurant and a diner. 2 of them, baby. That's the difference. When you order a dinner in a diner, they serve you bread, they give you a cup of soup or a salad, you get your entree, you get to pick 2 sides. I think that's enough. Subscribe! We're trying to hit 1 million. Watch another video and book your ticket. There's not many left. Come to the show, October the 7th, my hotel. What better things you got to do? Adios, amigos.